Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. We're back in our Cubs franchise, and I decided to sim until we go to possibly an elimination game, as this might be a crazy long series. Area takes the first one, and going to Lester, Hendricks will be that fourth game as we take a whopping 11-2 win with Quintana takes a 14-7. So we're already going for the sweep with Hendricks pitching. So this is big. Trying to go to a sweep against the Cardinals in Busch Stadium. The Cardinals have been an issue for us this year, but just not in this series for some reason. If we take a 3-0 lead, we're gonna check out the games here one more time. Remember, we're up 3-0. Arrieta, Lester, and then at that end one in Game 3, Grimm came up and got that win. But Quintana pitched that one. We're going to see Waka come out here and pitch in his second game in 4 days. We're going to put out Kendricks, fresh pitcher, hasn't pitched since the series against the Nationals. So here is the comparison there, trying to get their first win for each guy. And here's our lineup. And we're going to start the day with Baez. And Baez is going to strike out with that curveball down a little bit outside the zone. Still close. Schwarber going to come out here, and Schwarber continues launching bombs. Just about the same path that he hit that one against the Cardinals a couple episodes ago. And Schwarber just second pitch to him, solo home run, just launching bombs. Like I said, that one's 436. So Rizzo's out here with 2 outs. Rizzo down the line, easily played by Carpenter, and that will end the inning. So the Cubs go up by 1 with, again, this throwing bombs out here, Schwarber. It's just crazy. We're going to look at the lineup of the Cardinals. So Carpenter is over at first. We'll see what we can do here against this. Hendricks going to be over 2. Rizzo easy play, and that's the first out. A 1-2 count, and another one over to Rizzo. Pretty much the same thing, and he's going to step on first. So 2 straight ground balls, not solid contact. Another 1-2 count, and Rizzo again. This time it's a fly ball, and he's going to snag this one out of the air. But Rizzo, the first 3 outs in this game. Going over to Contreras. Contreras has one over into center field. Fowler has this one in. And that'll be a single, a 1-out single to be sure, as Russell puts that one a single over in the left field, as that will be a man on first and second. So out will come Hendricks, try to bunt him over. Good bunt. It's going to be thrown over to first, and they'll get Hendricks, and the runners will advance with 2 outs. So the Cubs threatening here. It's going to be Zobrist. That's going to be hit deep into center field, and it's going to be caught by Fowler. The range he has will strand 2 runners on. So going into third, a 1-2 count, and that is just past Baez. Nothing he can do about that one. It's going to be thrown in, and that will be a leadoff single. 1-1 count. That's brought over to Baez. This time he gets some revenge on that one, as that's straight to him, and he's going to catch that one. So trying to bunt the runners over. He's going to throw it over to second. Gets the first one, but cannot get Waka over on first. It's another 1-1 count, and this is hit over into right center. And Hayward's going to have the speed to get there and keep the runner from advancing. So it'll be runners on the corners. Hendricks with 2 outs, skied high into right center. Easy play for Hayward. And it's going to keep it at a 1-0 game. So here is Contreras coming out in the 4th inning. And actually Russell coming out in the 4th inning. This is a deep fly ball, and that's going to be in center field. He's going to turn 2, it looks like, on this, and slide down and get a double. It's a 2-out double here, as Kendricks trying to advance the runner, and Hendricks just... Or it's Kendricks. No, it's Hendricks. I'm failing today at names, as this one is blocked down. And we'll have a man out for Schwarber. A 2. Could he do it? Schwarber just 3 runs in this game. He has all 3 of our runs. And yes, it's Kyle Hendricks that came out and hit that ground ball. But really, Schwarber, 2-run shot, 419 feet. He's had all 3 runs today. So we're going to go with the next batter. It'll be Chris Bryant. They'll sky that one over to Fowler to end that at bat. So here we go with Rizzo, a 0-1 count. That's right over to Carpenter again, as that will end the inning. And Schwarber, 2 homers today, 3 runs. So we'll see what he can do. If he has another at bat, let's see if he can launch another one, as Kyle Hendricks out here throws a breaking ball over the plate, and this is easily going to carry and exit the stadium. It's finally getting on the board, and I believe that will be Gruchik has that one, and he's also hit us very well in this season. So it's going to be a ground ball over to Baez, though. Very pedestrian play for Molina to be put out with. And with 2 outs, and there it is, down in the zone, and gets the pitcher Waka swinging at that one, and that way in the inning. The Cardinals will get 1 off that solo shot, 3-1, trying to stay alive in this series. And the Cubs trying to sweep their division rivals. So we'll see if we can keep this going as we go into the 6th. Going here with a 1-2 count, and that's over into center field, and another hit for the Cubs. That's going to end the day of a walk with that Contreras single. We'll see if they put up, and let's see if it's another game of batting practice, as we're just having a ball here today. And all of these hits can be Matt Bowman. They're probably going to put out the same pitchers we saw in that last game. We'll have to see, as Hayward's going to come out here, and that's over to second. He's going to tap his foot on second and double up the play there, as Russell's swinging a miss, strike 3 in the outside corner, and that one in the inning. So Bowman double play and a strikeout. Kyle Hendricks is still out here, high fly ball, and that will be over the head of Schwarber. Just can't adjust the ball there. He's not known for his defense a lot of the time this year in this franchise, but he's made some good hits, so he's made up with it with that leadoff double. Again, they're going at Schwarber, and this time Schwarber makes the play. He's going to go for third. The relay is in, but not in time. The runner's over on third. So here is a ground ball to Rizzo. Rizzo's going to try to go home, and just a slow time getting over to first. Rizzo really didn't have a choice. With 1 out, there's going to be a single, and it will be runners on first and second. It's a 3-2 game. There's going to be a fly ball, and he's going to catch this one, as that's just a little blooper over back to the mound. And we're at 2 outs, full count. Going to be over to Baez. Baez over to first to end the inning. And Kyle Hendricks gets out of the jam. So it's a 3-2 game. We're going to have Hendricks come out in that inning, but he will actually be pinch hit for. We're going to have Jonathan Broxton come out for the Cardinals in the 7th. And John Jay will come out here with that pinch hit and get a single over in left center. And so we have a leadoff by John Jay. And here's Zobrist, high fly ball. That's easy play for Fowler. And we'll go to the next batter. The biggest thing with this is we do bat our pitchers at 8, not 9. So Baez, the leadoff man, will swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the slider, down, but just near the zone as Schwarber comes out. Schwarber, high fly ball, almost had another one, just got on top of it, or just got under it actually and skied it. Otherwise, that ball was so high up there, it's possible that he could have rocketed that one if he made solid contact. So we go into the 8th. We're going to have Hector Rondon come out. Pitched 1 inning, allowing nothing. As he comes out, we now see why that 4-seam outside corner. And here it is, a 2-2 count. Up in the zone, strike 3. Adams gets called swinging, and that will end the inning. Zach Duke coming out here with no ERA as well, with 4 1/3 of an inning, trying to keep this close in the 9th. But that's going to be hit against the shift out in outfield, and Bryant will have himself a double. And so we'll see if the Cubs can keep on tacking that one out with that leadoff double. Rizzo, though, will hit over to third, and that's an easy play by, I believe that's Kang over there. As we go over, there's Contreras, puts it over to left field, and that's going to be thrown in pretty quickly. And runners on the corners, still double play set up. Hayward, going to be a high fly ball in right field. It might be deep enough. Rizzo's going to test it. Runner will stay at first. Rizzo will get in there with a head first slide. Safe, and that'll end up adding another run to the Cubs. It's 4-2. As Russell puts this over into center fielder Dexter Fowler as he pulls it in and quick throw over to third. So again, runners back at first and second. And it's going to be La Stella coming in for a pinch hit. And that will be an easy play over for Kang. Kang's over at second. So we're going to have Koji come out here. Another good pitcher to end this game. And that's going to be over to Baez. And Baez will get the first out for this inning. And here is another one. This one's to Rizzo. Good snag on that ground ball as we're going to the 9th inning. So we're going to bring in Wade Davis against the last 3 batters. Again, another Cubs pitcher coming out of the bullpen with no ERA. So 1-2 count. Strike 3 called on Gorko on the inside corner. Another 2-1 count. This is going to be a slow roller to Bryant. Bryant's going to field it. Quick jumping throw over to Rizzo and gets him there. 1 out left. Davis trying to go for the win. It's going to be a high fly ball by Fowler. It's going to be fielded by Baez, going for the sweep of the Cardinals, and we get it here as the Cubs will advance to the World Series for the second year in a row. It's unheard of because they've waited so long. But the big thing this year to remember, to humble us, is the fact that we made it on a one-and-done game. In the last game of the season, game 162, we lose that game. The Cardinals take the division. Or no, we go to game 164 against the Cardinals. Then we lose that game. We do not make the playoffs. If we win that game, we would knock them out of the playoffs. But we end up not going to a sudden death 164 or 163. And we take it and we're back in the World Series. So we'll have to see who we play against. As Hap came up for the minors and has had a really big impact. So did that trade that we had. We were having issues between Monty and Anderson, and we will look at the Texans. So we're looking at the Red Sox here as they are down in the series 2-1 to the Texans, to the Rangers as the series is tied here 2-2. Boston here trying to win the series, and Texas will get back in it. It's tied, and the last game goes to Texas, so we're going to be taking on the Texas Rangers going in to the World Series. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.